Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to our English class with me Anis Faiza from Mandua Nganjuk. Okay, in this opportunity I would like to explain you about how to make passive voice. We know passive voice usually we call kalimat pasif dalam bahasa Indonesia. Before we are going to know more about passive voice, I would like to explain you about the basic competence. Ya, kompetensi dasar yang ingin kita capai adalah untuk kognitif menerapkan fungsi sosial, struktur teks dan unsur kebahasaan teks, interaksi transaksional lisan dan tulis yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait keadaan atau kejadian tanpa perlu menyebutkan pelakunya dalam teks ilmiah sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. Kemudian di bidang psikomotorik, yaitu menyusun teks interaksi transaksional lisan dan tulis yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait keadaan atau kejadian tanpa perlu menyebutkan pelakunya dalam teks ilmiah dengan memperhatikan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan yang benar sesuai dengan konteks. And then we are going to the goal atau tujuan yang ingin kita capai atau kita inginkan. Siswa mampu menulis atau membuat kalimat pasif dengan memperhatikan fungsi sosial, struktur kalimat pasif dan unsur kebahasaan secara benar dan sesuai konteks. Now we are going to the material. To understand about passive voice, we know that the definition of passive voice is merupakan sebuah bentuk kalimat di mana subjek kalimat menerima aksi, bukan melakukan aksi seperti yang ada pada kalimat aktif. And then the main form for passive voice is consists of subject and then plus be and then plus verb 3 or past participle. Before we create the passive voice, it is the important thing that we have to pay attention. The first, that we have to understand about the basic tense, and also we know about active voice. For example, the basic tense is simple present tense. If we use present tense, usually we use the verb 1 for this sentence. Ya, jadi ditandai dengan verb pertama. And then for simple past tense, because it is the past activity, so for this sentence we know that the verb will be used is verb 2. Ya, okay. Next, 3 simple future. Usually in simple future tense we use modal auxiliary and then followed by the verb 1. And then the fifth, present continuous tense, because it is the activity is doing now, so we usually use verb ing after subject and then followed to be and then followed by verb ing. Yeah, see the example in simple present tense. The active sentence, we know that active sentence consists of subject and then verb 1 and then followed by object. To change into passive voice, the object in active sentence we have to change to be a subject. So the subject, some flowers, and then followed by to be, because it is the plural, so to be will the to be will use are and then followed by verb 3. And then we are going to next example in simple past. We know that the simple past use verb 2. See the active sentence. My parents planted some flowers 2 days ago. And then we want to change into passive, some flowers, and then followed by to be past, were because it is plural, and then followed by planted. Here is verb 3. And then we can see in present continuous tense. The active sentence, the gardener is planting some flowers now. We know it is present continuous tense because it is used verb ing. To change into passive voice after subject and then followed by to be, and then we add being and followed by verb 3. Okay, in simple future tense, the active sentence, the gardener will plant some flowers tomorrow. If we want to change into passive voice, after will we have to add be and then followed by verb 3. Yeah, I think that's all for the explanation about passive voice, and then we are going to do the exercise. I will give you 5 questions. For the first, see the exercise. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet? Romeo and Juliet. We know Romeo and Juliet is kind of novel. In this sentence we use verb to, so we can say that it is simple past. What is the answer? Romeo and Juliet, and then followed to be past was, and then followed by verb 3. Written. Romeo and Juliet was written by Shakespeare. What about number 2? Have you delivered the package to the customer? What is the meaning of the sentence? Sudahkah paketannya dikirim ke pelanggan? Not yet. Some bla 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 were. Kira-kira apa jawabannya? Some are being wrapped. Jadi masih sedang di package atau dibungkus. And then for number 3, number 4, and number 5, you can do it by yourself. I think that's all about the passive voice. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum